What is up, guys? So tonight I got a video for y'all. So I have my brother-in-law's windshield off of his Ranger XP 1000, and I think he got it when he purchased the machine, and now we're here 2.5, 3 years later, and the windshield, it looks horrible. So here's the windshield. It's a half windshield. I'm not sure on the brand at all, but if you can see, it looks horrible. So don't know how well y'all can see, but there's little dots everywhere. It's all scratched up. We're gonna try to bring this thing to life some. So I did go over it just a little bit on this side, and if you can tell, there's still some dots. If you can tell from going to there and skipping back over here, it's horrible. You can see it a lot better if the light's hitting it. It starts to get fogged up, and then that's where I did what I did on it. So I'm going to let y'all know how you can do this, and we're going to try to get some better results than that. So let me tell you about what I'm going to use. You can use something a little bit different, it don't matter. I'll show you what I use, and it kind of works pretty good. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is use this Meguiar's Mirror Glaze Ultra Finishing Polish. Now this stuff is made for paint, but it works on the plastic as well. I'm also going to use, now excuse this bottle, because it is super old, and it even busted on the side. That's how much I've used it. It's Meguiar's Motorcycle Plastic Cleaner / Polish. So I'm going to use the Meguiar's Mirror Glaze first to go over the whole thing, and then we'll go to the Motorcycle Plastic Cleaner / Polish. So the reason why I'm going to use this first is because I'm thinking that this is going to be a little bit more, I'm trying to think of the word to say, gritty maybe. It's got little things in it that it's kind of like liquid sandpaper almost, but like watered way down. And then I will go on to the plastic cleaner, this other bottle, second, because I think that it is going to be a lot less abrasive. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, abrasive. So I'm going to take off the black little rubber seal around it, and unfortunately probably going to have to take off the LC Power Sport sticker, because I'm going to do the whole cutting and buffing, or polishing, whatever you want to call it, on both sides of the plastic. So yeah, probably gonna have to take those sticker off. So I'll have to break out the sticker machine, and we'll have to get him another one. That one's probably sun faded. But yeah guys, I'm gonna get started now. So this will be a great way to save a lot of money. I know a lot of people, plastic will get rough looking like that, and they'll chunk it and buy another one, which is, nothing's wrong with that, but you're low on cash, want to make your windshield look better, or just want to make it, polish it up some, kind of get them fine scratches out, this video will be for you. Alright, so let's get this plastic off. It's tearing, so I'm gonna just try to leave this on here so I don't mess it up. I do have to get this LC Power Sport sticker off of here, so let's go ahead and work on that. So now I have a sticky LC Power Sport, so we're going to see if I got some goog on. I think I do, but I'll spray that on there and get the sticky off, and then we'll get to polishing this windshield out. Alright guys, so I did not have any. I got as much as I could off. We'll just let the buffer wheel take off the rest. I think it will, once it heats up a little bit. Let's get started. So I'm going to lay this thing on the ground. I'm going to put some rags down on the side so I don't scratch it up even worse. And I think this thing's going to turn out pretty good. Alright guys, so I normally don't do this kind of stuff on my carport floor, but it's late at night and I'm just doing it. So we're going to start off with this Meguiar's Mirror Glaze. I always want to shake this stuff up if you haven't used it in a while. So I'm using a buffer that I bought, I think, like off of Amazon. It does really good. Had it for a long time. So basically, if you haven't used one of these before, can damage your windshield. You can heat it up too much from the friction of turning this pad. So if you're going to do it this way, be careful. You can do it by hand. So this is way more effective and it works a lot better. But basically this thing has a speed dial thing or whatever, so I got it all the way over to just 1, so it's like the lowest setting. I don't want to go too fast. I want to kind of take my time and watch it and see what's happening. So let's get going. But basically what I like to do is spread it out already all over the windshield so it don't fling all this stuff all over you. Okay guys, so we went over it that first time. Not looking bad. I do really need to get that sticker stuff off. I thought it would have came off in that first little pass, but stuff's pretty tough. I know I have some of the goo gone, I just gotta find it. So hopefully we'll find it here in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a second time, and then we'll flip the windshield over and do it again 2 times, and then we'll move on to the other step and use that just 1 time. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how it looks. Alright guys, so it is already, after the second step, looking a ton better. And this is just on one side. So the biggest problem we have with this windshield is we would notice, I don't even know if you can see them anymore, but I can't see them. But there's these little dots all in this windshield, and I'm just an OCD person and it aggravates me every time I see it, so I was like, let me see if I can get that stuff out. And I told him if I messed it up, I would give him, or I would buy him a new windshield, but I think this is going to turn out pretty good. I think he's going to be pretty impressed. And the LC Power Sports little sticker, it keeps coming off more and more every pass, so I tried to find the goo gone. This goo gone, can't find it. Alright guys, so finally got the LC Power Sports sticker off, so I found some like bug be gone stuff, so it's kind of like goo gone, but not as strong, so it worked, but it wasn't easy getting it off. We're about to flip this thing over, do the same step again, and then we'll flip it back over, and we'll move on to the other polish stuff. So far, so good. It's looking a whole lot better. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this thing perfect, but it's going to definitely be a difference. Alright, so we got to wipe it off a little better. I can still see some haze, but it looks 20,000 times better. So, remember before, we had the light, and you could just see scratches everywhere. Just keep in mind I do have to buff it out and wipe it off a little better, but man, it looks night and day difference. So you can probably tell a difference from all the way back here. But yeah, this is probably one of the worst windshields that I've ever done, so it's kind of fun. I enjoy it. Alright, so on second thought, I'm going to hold off on doing the other polishing stuff. It is lighter than this. It's not going to get the more deep stuff out, so we'll have to get some wet sandpaper and try it with that and see if it's any better. But I'm going to wipe this thing down, and we are going to hit it with a heat gun real quick, and see if that helps any of those little more smaller spots. But this is a definite good way to make your windshield look a whole lot better. And a good thing is if your windshield didn't look this bad when you started, it's probably going to look better than this when you get done. So pretty cool stuff. So back in high school, I used to like polishing up my truck, and you know, I did tons and tons of research and videoed and practice on other things, and finally got pretty decent in it. So I can cut and buff and polish a vehicle the right way, and make it look 10,000 times better. Yeah, that really helped out with doing this, but it's not really hard. All you gotta do is stick it on there, and you don't want it to jump around or nothing. And you don't want to stay in the same spot for long. You want to keep moving steadily, not too fast, but kind of like you're just, I don't know. It's kind of like you're massaging the scratches out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started back on this. I hope this is going to help you fix your windshield if you have a bad one, or if it's lightly hurt. You can go over it with these steps and make it look a whole lot better. So guys, for the heat gun method, I know I didn't really talk too much about it, but I got this, I think from like Walmart maybe. It's a Black & Decker. I've had it for like, I don't know, it's been a long time. I've had it for a while. Y'all might have seen it in a older video where I fixed a Honda Rancher, and I also did it on my 400DX, but those plastics were way too far gone to fix. But basically all you want to do is kind of like the same method as buffing. You'll just come over it, and I'm just going to go in circles and go up and then come down, and just kind of nice and slow, not too slow. You want to watch it, and you got to be careful with these heat guns because they get super hot, and you can melt your windshield, or if you do it too much in one time and the windshield is not perfectly flat, it'll actually warp this whole thing. So you want to be careful. But I'll get started to show you kind of what I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna make y'all listen to this thing the whole time. I'll just go over a piece of this thing and kind of show you how to do it. You may not want you might not want to experience on your windshield. You might want to use an older one, or find something that is kind of the same material and practice on it. Alright guys, well, I bet you probably thought that was a chair sitting there with nothing on top of it. But here's the windshield after we did the heat. I'm gonna put some wax on there and make sure it'll stay water stain resistant a little bit, and I think the wax might help it a little bit come back to life even more. But it does look good. It looks a whole lot better than what it did before, so definitely gonna have to get him another sticker. Maybe we'll go with a bigger one or a different design or something, I don't know. Anyways, I hope this helped y'all. If you want to take it a step further than I did, do the wet sanding like I said. I want to say it was like, I'll just put it in the description. Looks a whole lot better. Didn't get all the little dots as I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, so there's a few spots right there, and then I think it's like all right where the chair is, like more in the middle. But anyways guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's kind of getting late. I just got off work. Wanted to come out here and show you all this super helpful tip. Don't forget to subscribe. Please leave a like on this video if this helped you, or if helped you help somebody else, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see y'all guys on the next video. Peace.